my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is color December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is officially Sold Out, where we continue the sneaker talk live, right? Okay, so I got normally this would be the time I want to give my homie. Normally this would be the time that I would introduce my homie Dunks, but I think he had a real late night, so homie is I guess recovering at this point, so salutes to Dunks. But other than that, we're gonna keep the party going, man. I'm gonna be on this joint for just an hour, and we just gonna cover tonight's topic. So y'all know Saturday I did mention there was a shooting in the mall where I picked up those DMV phone posits, right? So I got an update, man, and I did post it in the Discord, but I don't think I'm gonna play the video that they have online from the news, because lately, man, I don't know if everybody just been like super duper greedy or what, but you just can't play anybody content anymore, even in the background, like none of that. I mean, you can use the fair use stuff, but YouTube them still technically flagged the joint. But I am gonna give an update, man. It's kind of sad, and then we're gonna cover pretty much apparently while we're on it, because this happened at Foot Locker. So how I plan on taking it live, right? I'm gonna go Foot Locker shooting update. Then we're gonna talk the Chicago Bulls partnership, and then we're gonna go from there. And let's see real quick. Dunks is texting me. I guess he's gonna pull through and hop on the live. He says, "F it, I'll get on, bro. It'll be okay. This is technically, bro. We gotta have this stuff. Like, hold on, man. I'm gonna create the link for Dunks real quick behind the scenes." So, because Dunks said he's going to push through, looks like. So, y'all smash the like button for Dunks and big him up, man, and motivate him. Because, to be honest, man, doing this does take a lot of, like, energy and draining out of you. So, let me get this right real quick and get the link open up for Dunks real quick. Now that he's changed his mind, give me, like, 2 seconds real quick. I had it all set up, and then once he said he was going to join, I closed it, jank, because I'm like, well, ain't no point in keeping it open, taking the extra camera power, the computer power. But anyway, we're going to keep the party going. I'm just going to text him real quick. I'll open the link for him. Hold on real quick. Let me see. I opened the link real quick. Man, salutes to Dunks for the motivation, everybody. Hold on real quick. We got to get this figured out. Link back up. Okay, cool. So Dunks should be coming in the party here any second. Appreciate y'all patience. Y'all smash that like button and sub up. So salutes to Dunks. He should be in here in just a second. But like I said, we're talking to Foot Locker Talk. When he comes in, I'm going to let him do his proper introductions. And then we're going to cover tonight's topics. But pretty much there was a shooting in Foot Locker in my area. There's an update. It's super kind of sad. But I want to continue to cover the story because I've already been covering it, right? Okay. And then there apparently is a Foot Locker and Chicago Bulls partnership. So we're going to cover that tonight. And then we have the new Nike CEO key priorities. Because keep in mind, I think technically he just started today. So we're going to give Dunks about another minute or two to jump into the live. Hopefully he got the proper links, because I did email it to him. It shouldn't change even though I recreated the joint. But if it did, Dunks, let me know. Matter of fact, I'll just do it again. Hold on. Because you never know. Maybe it does send a whole new joint. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to send them real quick. Let's see. I'm going to just send just in case if he don't have a joint. Shouldn't be sharing my screen, so y'all shouldn't be seeing this anyway. Hold on real quick. Live. Let's see. Boom. I'm going to send it to him again just in case. Make sure I actually put the right one in here, though. Because I ain't trying to, like, yeah, hold on real quick. Should be, oh, no, I didn't even do the right one. So I'm glad I double-checked that. So, yeah, maybe it switches it up from time to time. But to be honest, it should be the same joint. So, Boom. Sent that to Dunks again. Hopefully, he just got to get his camera and stuff set up. So, pretty much, man, upcoming releases. Well, not upcoming releases, but what actually copped today, low key. We had that shock drop on the Kobe's, which really kind of caught me off guard because I know I did put a video out, but I didn't know it was gonna be like a. It wasn't necessarily a shock drop. I would say it's kind of one of those like it was in select area situations. And I know the one I seen in the Discord where Foot Locker, I think they had them in LA and it said people hit, but then they started canceling orders. So we're gonna definitely cover that too. Giving Dunks another minute or two before I get super in depth with this and then have to do all that. So if he's coming, come on, Mr. Dunks, push through, dog. He says, yeah, I'm setting my computer up. Okay, cool. So he's setting his computer up. As soon as he gets in here, we'll be good. So Dunks, I thought you already had everything on go, player. I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, I got the room opened up real quick. So salute to everybody. As y'all coming in here, definitely smash that like button and sub up, yo. Really goes a long way. Once I see Dunks in the room, we'll get started. But this is going to be a very interesting live, too, because this shooting update, I really want Dunks to be a part of this one because I know he's got to have some thoughts on it. Let's see. And then, of course, this partnership with Foot Locker, but ironically, it's happened at Foot Locker. So I'm very curious how this, if this will even impact anything, because this area, everybody, where this happened, I used to, I did that mall. Remember I told y'all just a few minutes ago, I did the mall vlog there, right? And I did it during the day, but I told y'all my exact saying while I was even vlogging. Remember even when homie walked up on me and he's cool, I ain't gonna beef with him. But even he said it, because he wasn't from there, but he was just trying to get the DMV phone posits, and they released them in some not so nice neighborhoods. I mean, I respect why they did it, but at the same time, because you can't blame that on them, on what goes down over in that area. Because I'm telling you, man, I never forget when I first moved to the DMV. That's what they told me. Like, when I told them, they're like, yo, you moved there? And they're like, yo, one thing about this spot, if the place ends and they gave me a certain name, they're like, yo, which is basically ironically around the Washington football team or whatever they want to go by, stadium. I lived close to that area. I wasn't far. But if you don't move far enough out of it, that neighborhood is hot, bro. You can't, let me put it, it's one of those neighborhoods where I love it and they cool, but if you start to look a little bit better than the neighborhood, they gonna fuck with you. We got lucky. I told you one time when I had to, and that's ironically when I stayed there, I had a roommate. And whenever, like, one time, because he was a big partier. Homie was a huge partier. Homie literally came to the crib, he's like, yo, you gotta help me take my window up with trash bags. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? They got me. They fucking bust his window open and fucking stole. He had one of them in-depth, like, crazy stereos, like modified joints. I keep my stuff custom. I guess I'm too busy buying sneakers. But he had the flip out screen joint. You could watch a DVD, all that. You know, it was fresh, but I guess he left it out and, you know, homie caught him lacking. And ironically, because of how he chose to move, when he went out, right? And I'm going to tell his story, even though he's not here to tell his side of the story. Homie had went out, and instead of going, because one thing about DC, going out in DC is if you try to do it in the nice neighborhoods or you trying to party, it can be expensive. Honestly, hell, it feels like no matter where you go. But, so he, instead of parking in the garage and paying, usually the garage be like $25, $30, dog. It's expensive. This was back then. And I'm talking way back then. So now they probably at 45, 50 spot. But I say all that to say, like, he, instead of parking in the garage, he parked on the street and it was in a neighborhood. It was legal to park there. You know, when nobody parked there. He was legal to park there. And literally came home, yo, this shit was busted out. And you know what's crazy? You know they was professionals because check it out. It wasn't no bust the joint out and to set the alarm out. Homie, they had looked like how you know how the window shaped like this, like a D, pause. They cut the perfectly shaped window in that joint and pulled it out. And it didn't even shatter in the car. That joint shattered outside, like they dropped it on the ground. They didn't even give a fuck, and then they just unlocked the joint and boom. And I think they were nervous or something, whatever, because when they took the joint, they slammed it and broke the rest of the glass in the window. So homie had that joint in his door the whole entire time, and I think it took him like a good 2 weeks to fix that shit. Low key. What up, Devon? I see you in the building. Dunk should be coming in the building here pretty soon. He had a late night, I guess, partying or whatever, so I guess he's coming over the hangover or whatever. But we'll give Dunks another minute, man. Let's see. Divine Photo says, "What up? What up?" And then we got the official Wild Boy SK in the building. Says, "Yerp, what up? What up?" So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start real quick. Dunks has the live. If he's still setting this stuff up, and then once I see him in the room, I'll just add him on. We'll start with the first night's topic. I want to start with the shooting recovery joint, or what's basically been out there from the news. I found a good clip, so that's where I'm gonna go with it, because reality is, I started covering the story. I definitely want to finish covering the joint. I'm not gonna play the video because YouTube them been really, really tripping. So keep in mind it's happened in Maryland. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm about to share my screen. We're gonna go boom. You should see me sharing my screen, and then we'll wait for Dunks to come on in here. But I'm gonna start this real quick because, like I said, I only want to be on here for like a good hour, man. So as you can see, it says, man. Remember I told you it was a shooting. I don't think he was pronounced dead on Saturday, right? Remember I started it off on Saturday with this. I don't think he was pronounced dead just yet. And then till, like, we got an update, and this is October 15th, which ironically, if I'm not mistaken, that's today. No, that was yesterday. My bad. I was very energetic on that, but it was yesterday. So we got an update. But yesterday, we didn't go live. So it says, man killed at Maryland Foot Locker had 4-year-old son with him. This is where the part of the story, I don't really even need to read the rest of the joint to even tell you how I feel. Because, like, this is my thing where I feel like there's no respect in the current generation and how they do things. Give me like 2 seconds. I see Dunks getting ready to come up in the building. Hold on, Dunks. Hold on. I got to fix some things. Hold on. Everybody, I'm going to put myself on the main screen. I got to mute myself, and Dunk should be in here in just a second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. 2 seconds. Should be coming in audio, and Dunk should be in the building. Yo, say what's up?
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? How's everybody doing?
Man, we good, man. What's up? You decided to put through. You had a wild night partying up. What's up?
No, I wasn't partying. Like I say, I just went to the game. Just it was just over. Just over later than my usual bedtime for work. That's all. So everybody, if I sound a little less enthusiastic or a little tired, that's all. But hey, I'm still here.
I love you, you my boy, but you look like you hurting. I feel you though.
Nah, man, I'm good. I was just, I was just used to going to bed by a certain time, and let's just say I greatly surpassed that time last night.
We noticed. But yeah, it's all love, bro. But tonight's topic, just to catch you up, I don't think you didn't make it Saturday. So what happened was there was a shooting. Remember those DMV phone pods at Mall Blog I did? Like that pickup? It was a shooting. Remember I went to that Foot Locker over there? It was a shooting over there. And to update on the joint.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Remember I told you I wasn't joking. I'm like, it's kind of hood, bro. And but anyway, so ironically, is a shooting, and they successfully killed the guy, and that's probably not a good way to say it, but they killed the guy, and he had his 4-year-old son with him. And before you joined the live, and all I was saying was like,
I saw that story. Yeah, I didn't know.
I was just over there last month.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I actually saw that story because I remember the 4-year-old thing. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. And that's where the problem comes in for me. And I play like Mr. Devils. I don't even want to play that in this game, man, because I was just saying
there's no angle. There's like really no angle you could play for the guy that did the shooting, the aggressor. There's no angle that you can play to where it would be. There's no way you could play to where it would be in their favor or justifiable. Yeah, you're right. There's no way you can play advocate on this one.
So I watched the video. I'm not gonna play it, but I watched the video and I'll read a little bit of the article. But so update on the story is homie came in with his 4-year-old son and he accidentally actually shoulder checked each other by accident. And I guess he didn't say sorry or nothing, but they shoulder checked them. And then they turn around and like, yo, and then the dude actually they were using ghost guns, so they're modified guns. So the reason they successfully was able to get it off like that, because modified guns are putting a switch, aka it's instead of the average gun is like boom.
Serials.
Yeah, they do they do 3 to 4 shots in one trigger pull. That's what a modified gun is. So obviously
modified a switch is also a mandatory 10 years, 15 years mandatory.
Yeah, they're not. It's not legal. It's not legal.
Switch just for the switch, not even if it's a registered gun or not. That's just for the switch alone. You're looking at a mandatory 10.
If the judge is nice, he'll because whenever you found each one, and think about it, if for the gun is 5 and this and a third, he can let it run concurrently, or he can stack it and make it a whole 15.
Oh, and they also you're right. The 10, so that mandatory 10 on top of each bullet that was shot.
Yeah,
so
you're not
if it hit somebody, so just off of that switch, you just got yourself 40 years in prison.
Well, I don't know how much time they're facing because they got to go see the judge again next month. But I will say this, from what I got from watching,
it's murder, so we know it's murder, so it's at least gonna be 10 at least, because there's no way they can claim self-defense.
So it's 3 of them. They got 2 in custody, and this is all alleged and opinionated based. But they got it's 3 of them. The other guy they haven't found yet. He's still on the run. The other 2 they got him, and the one guy apparently has already started to cooperate. So, I mean, at that point, you're probably gonna want to look like we lost Dunks, but we'll give him 2 seconds to come back in here. But come on real quick. Looks like Dunks is coming back. What happened?
I don't know, man. I think it's my internet. This stuff's been acting real funny lately. I drop signal a lot. I say I don't really live in the strongest signal area anyway, so it is what it is. Okay, I'll try to hang on as long as I can, before it just
crap. So I got you. We good. But yeah, long story short, I was gonna say I don't know what the last part you heard. They got 2 of them in custody. One still on.
Yeah, you say that they already trying to cooperate.
Yeah, one of them's already said they cooperated, and pretty much that's how one of them. Oh, well, I'll tell you what helped one person out. Homie they found the gun, but the clip was empty. Ain't had no bullets. So, I mean, they can't hit him with the Yearport bullet joint, so lucky him, I guess. But then again.
Nah, but trust me, they can know exactly how many times that gun was shot without without bullets or the clip,
See, I didn't know that.
Come on now.
It's different times now, but let me just read through this real quick. It says a man who was shot and killed at a shoe store in Prince George County, Maryland. He had his 4-year-old son with him at the time of the trial. That's where I feel like, bro, you was if you got, it's you see me, my son. I don't care if you beef.
And that's a lot. That's where a lot of the time is going to come from. A lot of the time that they
could have easily hit that kid.
Yeah, that's where it's going to come from that, just that alone.
We know even if his dad ain't innocent, we know that 4-year-old is, man. Regardless, that's an innocent. Yeah, exactly. Says 2 suspects charged for the death of 24-year-old Dominique Hodge and appeared in court Tuesday afternoon. Prosecutors said that Hodge was shoe shopping with his son Thursday evening at the Foot Locker at the Shops of Iverson Mall, that's where I was. And let me clarify, the mall technically across the street, but the little Foot Locker and part of them, they're across the street, but you can walk into it and get there, but it's outside Foot Lockers, if you get my drift. It's a standalone buildings, but they're attached. But you can't walk into one each other. They're their own department store. Says before the shooting, Hodge made eye contact with 3 suspects as they were leaving the store. According to charging documents, prosecutors said Hodge and someone in the suspect group brushed up against each other in the store and shots rang out. Damn. No, excuse me. Just say excuse me. You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta say is excuse me. Instead, you're gonna take that route. I don't get it, bro. I just don't fucking get it. Like if somebody brush against you, say excuse me and let it go. I mean, that's my thing. I would assume it's got to be more to the story because they have to know each other or something, or know of each other. Because ain't no way that we literally just have a shoulder brush and they shoot out. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we lost Dunks. If he comes back in here, I'll add him on. I'll leave it on the screen for just like this for like a little bit more longer, because mainly because ain't no point in doing all that extra switch out whenever I know for a fact it will come when Dunks will probably come back for sure, or he'll shoot me a text if he's not. But anyway, I'm gonna keep the party going real quick. So let's see where I'm at. It says a witness told the police that they heard dozens of rings of fire and a rapid succussion. Investigators believe a gun equipped with a switch that turns into the machine gun was used in the killing. Yeah, it's just like a machine gun. It's like one shot. Is like you can't beat that. You can't outrun that, and that's why I feel like that's crazy that those are illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I used to always want a machine gun, man. I remember when they had like that little mini extended clip joint all the time. I remember they used to make a lot, and I don't know if they do this anymore, but when I was a kid, they made a lot of like fake toy gun stuff. And every year it seemed like they got realer and realer and realer and realer. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Let's see. A witness told, we read that part, so we're going to scroll up a little bit more. It says, an officer saw the three suspects near the shooting scene. Investigators said police captured one suspect, 19-year-old, and this is Andres Rodriguez Corona. Hopefully I said that correctly. It says about half mile from the mall, he was charged with first and second degree murder. First and second, you know what I want to? I'm gonna put myself on the main screen. If Dunks come back in here, and then we're gonna drive in because I want to look up something real quick. So I'm gonna make a quick setting change. Y'all hang on for the kid. Hold on. Because it looks like Dunks may be taking a little while to come back. But I'll keep the room open. I'll make the adjustment again if I got to. So hold on real quick. All right, you guys should be hearing me now. Again, if Dunks comes back in the room, I'll get him back onto the party. But yeah, I want to look up what first degree and second degree murder comes to. Let me see if this is Dunks hitting me real quick. Says I'm just gonna sit it out because it's shit frustrating. Okay, keeps cutting me. Okay, cool. So Dunks is. I'm just gonna say okay. So we're gonna finish on. So we'll get through this real quick. Cool. But yeah, I want to look up what first degree and second degree murder. Because think about it. That's what he's getting charged with. You know how many years that could be? Yeah. Let's see. And what I was saying before Dunks cut off too, these guys got hit with no bail too. They're not getting bail. You know what I'm saying? Not right now anyway. So, and again, if they do, it's probably gonna be literally, you know what I'm saying, a very, very strict confinement situation, man. So I want to look up first degree and second degree murder real quick. And I want to see how many years you get. Because you know they can stack it. Says first degree. Okay, says premeditation. So premeditated murder, like it was planned. And then it says like the second degree is, let's see, without prior plan. Either way, it's a lose-lose. You either plan it or you didn't plan it. Either way, you killed them. So that's first or second degree murder. So that's saying you gotta plead guilty to one of them. Let me see, like, let me look at the time. I gotta look at the time you can get. Time. Let's see where we at real quick. Let's see where we at. Killing. Let's see. You can be, and it depends on state by state. It says the punishment can include a death penalty in prison or life without parole. That's for first degree. You know what I'm saying? And that's first degree, and then they got second degree too. Says a malice crime, meaning a murder acted with the intent to kill. So yeah, it's either planned or not planned. I'm gonna share my screen real quick so you guys can see this. This is gonna look very weird, but you guys should be able to see this. This is what I'm reading this from, so you guys can see. I'm probably gonna stay like this for the remainder of the night too. It says this one where it's first one is either you didn't. It says your mental state. So you can either play like you're like mentally insane and you don't know why you did it, or you guys, this is premeditated. It says the punishment to serve is ranges from 10 to 50 years in prison. So I'm assuming if you cooperate and make it easy, instead of we'll hit you guys with 10 or 15 years instead of the whole 50, which means you got a chance at life again, you know, even though you took somebody's life. So you got to keep that, you got to take that with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying? So let me get back to the rest of the article and then we'll transition real quick. Give me like 2 seconds and then I'll put my stuff back on the main screen because I do want to cover so much of this because this is very, very interesting. You know, like, and I guess more so I'm intrigued because it happened in my area, dog. Let me see, sharing my screen, boom. You guys should see it real quick. Where we at? I'm gonna close this because we don't need this one anymore. Leave it. Cool. So y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, these guys, he's 19 years old, dog. If the judge gives him 10, that's still gonna be 29. It's gonna be almost fucking 30 years old. You're gonna miss a whole decade. And I don't know, but to be honest, I was gonna say you want to come out and it's gonna look like a whole new world. Where in reality, it may not, because I had a family member that sat in prison for like 4 years, and they only did a total, I think, 7 years, 8 years before, total. In the last 4, they came out. Every time they communicated with certain family members, like, them motherfuckers know everything that's going on outside of here, everything. Hey, look, they was telling us, you know, the pay-per-view fights. This motherfucker, I ain't even pay for the pay-per-view fights. He was getting the pay-per-view fights in prison. How, I don't know. And I ain't saying who, what, or where, or when. But we would talk to this motherfucker. He'd be like, yeah, man, y'all watch the fucking fight. I'm like, hey, it's pay-per-view. That ain't on a regular, like, ESPN. What the fuck? How y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they even had a little secret little phone, too. But, you know, I think all them boys out, whatever their names is, I don't even remember. It says detectives said Rodriguez Corona was carrying a .40 caliber Glock with no ammunition inside Foot Locker. Police said they found a .40 caliber shell casing. So there you go right there. Police said they caught 22-year-old Carl Sanders of D.C. a few hours after the shooting during a traffic stop. Officers alleged found 2 unregistered ghost guns in his van. Sanders was charged with firearm offenses. Let's see, charges documents say Sanders admitted to being involved. See, that's the one that's cooperating. He admitted to being shooting and cooperated with investigators. When police searched Sanders' phone, they found a photo of an infant holding a .40 caliber. Documents say police suspect the gun in the photo is one of the ghost guns they found in the van. A judge denied bond for Rodriguez Corona and Sanders in the court Tuesday, saying they both pose as danger to the community. I can see that. A third suspect is still let loose, meaning they hadn't caught his ass yet. So there you go. I told you, even though I was kind of already summing it up, I'm not going to play the video because YouTube will be tripping. Look like we got Long Beach Jets in the building. What up? He says, salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. Long Beach said, people in jail know about everything that's going on in the streets. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I know you put the explanation point. Yes, I guarantee you, though, if you ever had somebody go, trust me, they'll call and just hold the phone. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk sometimes. Says Hodges was armed at the time of the shooting, but he didn't have a chance to shoot back. Prosecutors, and that's the part that's gonna kill these guys. No pun intended. If you would have had just a regular gun, even if you do to go crazy with pulling a trigger, it won't let you because it does. You have to wait for one to clear, and the trigger's not gonna release again until it's ready to fire again. So that's why it's like a boom. Boom. And if you hear a whole bunch of crazy shots, then it's either, it should be, if you hear like it sounds like a ghost gun or a modified gun with a switch on, it's going to go, you know. Now, the only time I only hear like that where it's not those type of guns, it's when it's like 6 or 7 people all shooting like crazy, you know. But most likely them are usually still some form of like guns that probably aren't all the way legal. Look like we got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says, what up, Manny? What up? We just doing an update on this shooting that I covered on Saturday, and then also we're gonna have Dunks was on here, but he's gonna sit the rest of this one out, man. He texted me. Let's see. Prince George County police crime camera were installed in the mall parking lot after the customers and employees expressed safety concerns. Last year, a man and a teen girl was shot in the parking garage and the security guard was maced. Says 2 years ago, the people were shot at a fight between groups. Prince George County Police and crime has gone down in the Iverson Mall area by 22% compared to last year. So it did calm down, but it's still popping off over there, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? But that it is what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna say it is what it is because that's not a motherfucking good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool that you're taking each other out, dog. You know what I'm saying? That is not cool at all. So anyway, I do want to announce this Foot Locker situation real quick. We're gonna go right into the partnership of this, and then we'll transition into the CEO Elliott situation update. So I'm moving at a graceful pace, even though we had a little, setback with Dunks. He's tired. Get some rest, homie. We got you. We gonna hold it down. Yvonne says, I never understood to need to wear flashy things and not expect to put a target on your back. And this is my thing. If you're gonna wear that type of stuff, right? And to be honest, no matter where you are, you can almost get got. And I agree with you. Case in point, I'm gonna use myself for example. We just got through talking about that shoot up spot, right? Remember when I was over there? Y'all ain't gotta go back and watch the whole mall vlog. When I went over there, yeah, I had some off-white Prestos on, but I had a bummy white t-shirt. Well, it was fresh, but it wasn't like, you can tell I've had it for quite some time. It wasn't dirty, but it wasn't fresh out the pack fresh. So that, and I had some shorts on, some regular ass like shorts. I'm almost positive I was rocking those old ass, old dirty bastard, no pun intended, rest in peace, shorts, Supreme joints. Probably that, because it was hot that day, and I had to bust some other moves too. Honestly, I look like a regular person looking like just leaving gym class, skipping school for the sneakers, Now, I was pretty brave about wearing the red bandana over there, but nobody bothered me though, thank God. Yeah, that would have sucked. But anyway, everybody was really nice in both stores, but it was, yeah. But again, I don't think I stood out too much, and I had like a camera too, so this is my thing too. That's why in that area, low key, I kept the camera rolling, even when old homie rocked up on me. So I'm like, just in case I'm getting caught lacking, and or like, hey man, they got him, ain't nothing we can do, but he was filming at the time, so we can get like a boy, something. Not that I'm snitching, but hell, you gotta kind of move how you want to move. But I mean, for the most part, I had a good time, but at the same time, I was there first thing in the morning. But nowadays, man, and I'm not gonna call out no specific generation or nothing, because normally I want to, but you know what? I just feel like nowadays, people just, it seems like they care less now. And you with your 4-year-old, he with his 4-year-old son, man. Back in the day, that type of shit didn't really if you did that, you got looked at as a scum of the earth. You usually about to look, hey man, he with his kids, man, you gotta let it fucking slide. Now, the worst I was seeing it would be where people like, oh, he with his girl, I don't give a fuck, I want her to see too, because they want your girl too. They want all what you got, some haters, whatever the situation may be. But yeah, let me hit this article real quick. We're going to transition on to the Foot Locker announces partnership with Chicago Bulls. I'm very curious what this is, and I know we did see those Kobe's that people said they got W's on, but then not everybody got a W on them, because I think it was only in LA. Don't quote me on that. Let's see where we at real quick. Says the thing is, the new generation of the kids threw all the street code out the window. Yeah. I like to play devil's advocate, Devon, but I ain't even got, like, y'all, like, that situation, I can't even play, like, y'all like to call me, what, hey, go be a lawyer, go be an attorney. This one, you's like, man, it's one of those cases where it's like, dog, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, and somebody will represent them. Anybody will take your money. Trust me, because at the end of the day, what I learned from my own situations with my attorneys, They all made sure they got paid. Devon says in NY they had the Kobe's on Foot Locker too. Okay, so it was NY and LA. Okay, got you. Let's see. The Chicago Bulls have officially teamed up with Foot Locker in a multi-year partnership that promises to deliver unique experiences for basketball fans through the 2024-2025 NBA season. So they're gonna do it for a season, right? One season, which that's pretty good. See if they're gonna get. I'm very curious how they're gonna partner, though. I mean, to be honest, it feels like this is something that should have been done years ago. It says at the time of the partnership, it is shared the commitment to sport and the broader culture impact. Foot Locker will host community basketball events, exclusive in-store activations, and behind-the-scenes content that will bring fans closer to their favorite Bull players. This partnership, so they're doing it specifically with the Chicago Bulls, but this is kind of smart too, right? Where I just put two and two together as I was reading this, right? Not only is this a win for Foot Locker and Chicago Bulls, but I see why Foot Locker would want to get a deal like this. Now, whatever the Chicago Bulls did it for, I'm not sure. But for Foot Locker, it's like we known for we trying to keep people to buy the J's. We got the Nike product. It almost comes across like this could be a Nike deal, but it ain't. It's exclusively with the Chicago Bulls. But what do they sell a lot of? Jordans. They sell a lot of Jordans. So therefore, that's probably where, like, okay, you and I, we know, like, okay, Jordan Brand, Nike, Chicago Bulls, and Foot Locker, they may do business together, but they're not all the same company or business. But a lot of people may look at this and like, this could be a Jordan deal with Foot Locker. Because I almost thought that, but I'm like, that's not what that's saying after I'm reading it, right? But that's what they want. It's a play on the best of the two worlds. But let me hit the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll transition on to the CEO, Elliott, in 5 minutes, and we'll close this joint in the hour mark. I think I'm moving at a great pace for tonight, so I appreciate you guys' time tonight. Also, smash that like button if you haven't done so already, man. If you come in and out, just smash the like button. Do that for the kid. It says, at the heart of the partnership, it says, I think I read that part. It says the partnership. Okay, there we go. It says, let's see. The partnership kicks off on October 30th with the Bulls game against the Orlando Magic at the United Center, presented by Foot Locker. The event will feature a pregame celebration including photo opportunities, skill and drill activities, giveaways, and even a youth 3-versus-3 exhibition game during halftime. Says Foot Locker President and CEO Mary Dillon will have the honor of presenting the game ball, while Foot Locker's iconic strippers, and they put that in quotations, will be serving honorary team captains for the evening. So this is what it's looking like right here, where they can have this little story event. So they're really, I will say this, I ain't want to sound like I'm supporting job closure, but remember when Foot Locker closed them 400 stores, then like remodel and put that money back into remodeling the other stores? They're trying to bring it more edgy. Like, to be honest, I feel like this is another thing to get back at trying to compete with, who am I looking for? JD Sports has been buying up things because their stores are already kind of hit, except for Finish Line, but they're moving Finish Line. Remember, they're going to close them. Allegedly, they're going to close them and move them into side of Macy's, right? Okay. And then where there isn't a Finish Line, there's going to be a JD Sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, JD Sports is going to be outside the mall, and then you got Macy's that's going to have Finish Line, which they own anyway, inside of there. They're getting, it's still going to be hard to compete with this one because now you got, okay, Foot Locker, they revamping the damn store, but what else they got where it's a calm and subtle situation? Because don't say Foot Action, Foot Action, they closed, right? That already closed down to the best of my, unless they got a few out there. But don't say Champs, because Champs is okay, while its lighting isn't like Foot Locker all like different, it's just the music is just as loud. Like it's almost damn near worse. You know, so that's my thing with that. And who some people don't know that's still the same like stores, you know. Which it's just sometimes if you're a sneakerhead, you'd be surprised what you start to learn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let me read through this real quick. It says where we at. We read the event. Boom, boom, boom. Let's scroll on down real quick, and then, like I said, in the next 3 minutes or so, we're gonna transition to the next topic for the CEO situation to close out tonight. Manny with a kick says these people playing Monopoly at this point. I mean, basically Monopoly to the best of my knowledge. Just big bank take little bank. All you keep doing is buying up and making it harder and impossible where ain't nobody got no choice but to shop from you or buy from you. That's what Monopoly is, and it's a long ass game. Like where you can buy what you want to do is buy up all the property and make everybody gotta pay you every time they land on their land. But really what Monopoly is, dog, honestly, it never ends. I don't even know if I know anybody that ever won Monopoly because it's like big bank take little bank, but y'all gonna be able to cut side deals, hustle each other out. Y'all just gonna keep paying each other. Like y'all, that's what, like, if you look at it, that's kind of how I look at how sneaker reselling be going on at these sneaker events allegedly, where it's like it's basically a whole bunch of resellers buying from selling from each other, each one of them trying to out scalp each other, and really ain't none of y'all really, what's the point? You only making $10 profit now, 15, who knows, unless you just got that super hype sneaker, and we ain't paying that right now these days, dog. Ironically, I just got caught lacking. Y'all remember I did that purchase on Saturday? There's a Top Star, right, coming Friday, and they got it there for retail. And I'm like, bro, granted, I didn't get cracked over the head. I still feel some type of way because I'm like, I should have just waited. But y'all will see what it is coming in the future. But there is another sneaker on there. I ain't going to tell y'all what until at least I cop it, at least. I'm going to see if I can cop that joint on Friday, man, to make up for that one, at least get some for retail. But yeah, let me hit the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll transition on to the CEO, Elliott situation. Remember, he just started today at Nike, as that position. Remember, he's already been working there, but in that position as a CEO. Says, where we at? Says, alongside all of this, the duo are working together on the co-brand Tunnel Walk series that will give Bull fans behind-the-scenes glimpse of their favorite players as they prepare to hit the court. Beyond Chicago, the partnership is part of Foot Locker's broader investments in basketball culture with incentives such as its partnership with the NBA activations, NBA All-Star 2024, and the launch of Foot Locker's home court in NYC. The brand continues to span basketball. So, yeah, that's their game plan. It sounds like they got one. I can't be mad at it. That's going to be very, very interesting. They kind of covered this because these are all like the same joints. And then now let's talk the CEO joint for like the last 10 minutes. I know there was a meeting, but I think I want to cover this one. It's kind of like the same thing, except this is going to be the Foot News version. It says Elliott Hill, that's the new CEO, by the way. If you guys have been living under a rock, remember we covered that. Says today, he starts the CEO today. He says, here are 4 key priorities he needs to address. So, with that being said, let's see what they are. Again, obviously there got to be some changes. I'm very curious what they're going to be. It says, it's day 1 for Elliott at Nike's top dog, as Nike's top dog. So, you got the juice now type of thing. Hill, who served in the several leadership roles before retiring from the swoosh in 2020, officially returned to Nike on Monday as its new chief executive officer. His appointment announcement last month was met with the praise from employees that in the street through analysts caution that could take several quarters for him to fix the company's long-standing issues with distribution, innovation, and culture. There's that word. We're going to hear the word innovation tonight. There's no way you could do a live now and talking sneakers without mentioning. I mean, you can, but you're going to be doing a lot of skipping. But let me read through the rest of this article real quick. It says, Hill, who served as we read that part. It says this month Nike offered mixed results for the first quarter and withdrew its guidance from the physical 2025 year, suggesting a long road to recovery. As Hill takes the reins, here are 4 key areas where analysts and market watchers are looking for improvement. So these are the 4 things what they're looking for right here. So we should have them involved. So it says reuniting wholesale. I'm assuming the whole little finish line or Foot Locker thing that was an issue. So I'm assuming maybe get a better deal with these guys. But let's see where it says. It says Nike's decision to exit several wholesale doors. Yeah, in 2020. Yeah, they did. They was gonna all go independent, and then now it's like they're giving that back to them. You know, it was hurting them. They didn't realize how much that was bringing in, or like they could have did it. But think about this: they should have had the stores built, then pull your stuff out. But ain't no telling how long the deals are each and every time. It says Nike decision to exit several wholesale doors in 2021 has kept the company behind competitors that have achieved distribution and critical efforts to bolster wholesales and re-gauge key partners. So wholesale is important, basically, if you guys haven't recovered from that situation. Says running revamp. So let me just cover that real quick. We're getting through this joint, and I'm gonna be on this joint for like another 6 or 7 minutes. Nike lost share in running category for the last several quarters. We did cover that of competitors like Asics, Hoka, and On, and Brooks Steam. I'm gonna say this. I've had a pair of Asics. I wasn't really impressed. It hurt my feet, and I'm flat with it. I had a pair of Brooks. They were okay, but they hurt my feet, and it's like they never ever break in for real. Like, everybody said those are supposed to be the top of the line best shoes. I ain't saying Nikes is any better, but it all depends on your foot at the end of the day. Everybody's feet different. Mine are just flat, you know. So yeah. It says, in the most recent earnings call, Nike leadership doubled down and renewed efforts to win in winning. Chief Financial Officer Matthew Friend noted that the category's order book for spring 2025 is set to double digital growth compared to the previous year. He also touted products enhancement like a new maximum cushioning system, new trail silhouettes, and new franchise for under $100 a pair. So we'll see how that goes. So brand heat. This is the next one real quick. And then we got the last one that we're going to cover real quick. It says Nike's brand equality has suffered from having too much of its key product in the marketplace. A Sunday note from the UBS analyst Jay Solry found that the prices for Nike products on the secondary market are still in decline, which does not bode with the overall brand momentum. According to UBS data, the average last sell prior from Nike brand products went down 9%. I remember me and Dunks covered that one for sure. And it says the average price of Jordan brand products have went down 12%. I mean, to be honest, to be fair, they ain't really been dropping no crazy heat either. It says to address this, Nike recently said to reduce the presence of popular franchises such as the Air Force One, the Air Jordan 1, and the Dunk to realign demand. So I guess they're going to bring it back, or they're going to reduce it. I hope we bring it back to what it's really worth, because the prices that they've been taxing been a bit much. You know, says Nike will need a bloster product to main share for competitors. And so we have China, the China Challenge. And that's the last one real quick. And then we'll talk upcoming releases and wrap this thing up. I'ma say the China Challenge revenue, it says for Greater China was down 3% in quarter one, which resulted in a higher inventory levels and already promotional environment. Friend said in the call on the analyst, as a result, Nike lowered its short-term expectations for sales in the regions. Despite the dip, Friend said Nike is optimistic about its long-term potential in China, and the company sharpens its ability to deliver products and experiences to local customers or consumers. So he says, we're going to keep playing on our strengths and innovation and news, Friend said. It says, in the earnings called earlier this month, we think they have investments that we have in the marketplace from the retail point of view, and we present products to the consumers that our partnership stores give us opportunity to present to our other ways and other brands that they can't do in this world. So that pretty much wraps up this article. So that's his key points, man. So he's got to get things revamped up, get to reunite the wholesale thing, Foot Locker and them. He's got to get the China stuff under control, back at, a better rate from what I'm getting from that. And then, so we'll see how it goes. So that's the 4 things right there. Just making sure we got them. Cool. Reuniting wholesale, running revamp, says brand heat, so get better branding, and then they're gonna do the China challenge situation, right? So let's talk upcoming releases, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. So pretty much, this was a pretty smooth one, man. Appreciate that one for sure. It looks like Jason Voorhees gets his own Nike Air Force One. Now, y'all know me, I'm a sucker for Air Force One, but what does this make y'all think of? I can't help think of Warren Lotus, and I'm sorry. I know that he did the little Nike check thing, but it makes me, for some strange reason, think of the Warren Lotus joints. Let's see. We got Baki in the building, says, I just won the Kobe in a raffle. Nice. Congrats. Congrats on the W. So this article is from Matt Walty. It's very curious that they're doing this, but all you see is a toe box. So I'm assuming this is going to be an all-way Air Force One, and it looks like a skull. Here we go. Here's the side view. These joints is clean, though. It ain't the typical all-white joint either, because the base of it is white, but this is kind of like a beige, like a not beige, but it's like a frosty type of joint, which I ain't mad at it because it still look all white, though, which it could be all white. But I'm just saying, I do see, based off the images, and then of course you got that soft, pillowy touch on the back heels. It looks nice. And then we got Nike. Kevin Durant says his mother with the reveal of the KD4. So I'm assuming it's got to have something that's like dedicated to his mom. It says the shoe honor. Looks like we just got a new subscriber. Baki in the building. Appreciate the subscription, big dog. It says Nike and KD honor his mother. So we read that one. It says honoring Wanda Durant is rumored to release in the spring of 2025. So this is coming in 2025. So for you KD wearers out there, here you go. I don't know if I can get into it, but to each his own. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't think I got it. It says you the real MVP, and that's dedicated to his mom. That's nice though. I rock with it. Devon says those Kobe 5s will be a good gym shoe. You probably right. But don't we still got another release? Like it's something else I'm working on though. For real. I'm trying to chill. And that's a hit right there. And then for the other one we do see, this is supposed to be the On My Year Air Max 95 collab, I think coming next week. Yep, that's what the article says. Dog. How could they possibly F this up? I was looking forward to these. And what we seen on there, like, remember the pack they showed us on the screen, and everybody like, them Air Maxes looking nice, 95s. And you motherfuckers do this whole, like, it looks like a damn church shoe, dog. No disrespect. But it looks like a church shoe or that old school player, like OG status dog that wear the kangaroo hat back. And you gonna put these on, it's like, are those sneakers for real or not? Because they don't even look like 95s anymore. In my opinion, humbly. They don't even look like 95s anymore, dog. You can tell, but I ain't impressed. On My Year's really been dropping the mother freaking ball, dog, with these releases. Now, I will say that back heel is looking nice. Let me see if I can click on some of these and biggie size it. Yeah, I can biggie size this. Yeah, so look at this. This is nice. This is where it look. They doing everything right, but this damn over-the-top yellow. I'm not used to seeing an Air Max. Look at that. Extra detail inside the shoe. Yeah, but I just wish it was a more fairer. Like, and to be fair, they're probably looking at us like, why y'all tripping? We've always done leather, you know, except for even when they did the one leather for the 12s, it had the hairy toe box, and you saw how they effed that up. Maybe that's what they were scared of. If they did it like a hairy Air Max joint, it would probably fade and bleed and then not go right. I don't know. Now, I will say this is a good angle of the shit, but when you gonna wear this? In the wintertime? Because, like, summertime, you got an all leather joint on, dog. Might burn your feet up. And it ain't that patent leather. It's that old tight leather. You know what I'm saying? Look at the models and shit. Yeah, that's that old tight leather. Okay, come on, bruh. All right, y'all just trying to find any angle now. And I see they got the little writing on the toe box. I don't know, man. It didn't look like that. Like I said, now the best part about this shoe is the back heel and the bottom of the damn shoe, which you ain't gonna be able to see. You know, the rest of this, no. Nope. So we already looked at that. Let me put myself back on the main screen, man. Close things out for the night, because I think that's what all I got for you guys for upcoming releases. Other than that, y'all know I got more content on the way for sure. Probably gonna be chill for the rest of the week, man. I don't know about y'all, but it's starting to get kind of chilly in my area, man. You can tell, like, winter ain't here, but it's letting us know, hey, we ain't far. But other than that, man, let's wrap things up for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Definitely smash that like button on your way out. Sub up to the channel if y'all haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional Tron Hall, and you know we got Music Monday. I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Hopefully Dunk Stuff is back up the park, and if not, we'll keep the party going, and I'll see you guys in that Sold Out Discord. Make sure y'all sign up if you haven't done so already. It's free to sign up. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and yeah, man, I am officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'm crying why I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can